story and it be shit like that. All that tough talk, what? You ain't built like that. What? You ain't hopping the shit, you ain't bring that shit man back. You ain't been in the...
Hey, what up? Be okay in this motherfucker's gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that, do something to show some love, right? And I'm gonna talk about how I feel about school. You know what I'm saying? So obviously we know a lot in school that they taught us is definitely usable today, right? So like if somebody owe you money, obviously you're using math. You know what I'm saying? If somebody sends you a text message, you gotta use spelling. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? If just whatever. But let me tell you something about school that you didn't, that we overlook a lot of the times, right? So a lot of people would say school is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? It don't really help you out when you grown or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Finna get into some meat, right? So, and then you have a lot of people that suggest school literally helps you out. I'm finna tell you, we're finna get into some meat. School helps you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for this mother to get to 2 minutes. You know, after 2 minutes, you pretty much golden. All right, so 2 minutes. All right, so listen, right? What happens is when you in school, right? You limit yourself to freedom. You limit the freedom that you would have, right? So if you in school and you writing a note, and the teacher say, "What's going on? Let me see that note. Share it for the class." You know what I'm saying? Teacher wants you to share your note for the class. Now, when I was in school, we would write in our own code, right? And the teacher would get mad and, "What is this?" You know what I'm saying? It's not legible. So what they did was they took away your freedom to be able to speak your own language. You know what I'm saying? By saying things like it's not legible and basically trying to put you on blast because you doing something out of the normal. You know what I'm saying? It limited your ability to create your own. So it was jail. Why you think they call it an institution? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dog, listen. When we was in school, you know what I'm saying, telling people what we wanted to be, like a superhero. First of all, they stopped you from wanting to be a superhero. Now you want to be criminal justice. You know what I'm saying? They stopped your ability from being original. School stops you, literally. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. School will stop you from getting a man and a woman. It will stop you from getting a significant other. Why you think you was getting bailed or they'll take you to jail for not going to school? Hey, this guy's trying to be original. This woman's trying to be original. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, when you was in school and they stopped you from being original, you like, how's that stopping me from getting a woman? And it's like, dude, I told you. First of all, you dating you dating a boy or you're dating a girl. For the most of y'all. Because they don't have their own ideas and way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? They was taught, you're supposed to go to school, you're supposed to do this, get a job, and then everybody started following suit with that Matrix, zombie, apocalypse, you know what I'm saying, mindset. And it's like, dog, they took your energy, you was tired. Every day you got off of school, you was ready to go to sleep like a job. And then you couldn't really develop the skills that you wanted to. Okay, so let's say you had your whole life planned out for you, right? You were supposed to go to such and such and do this and that. And as a kid, let's say you were trying to be a carpenter. You're supposed to go to carpentering school as a kid at like 6 years old, right? Because y'all know it was kids. You was considered grown at 13, right? So that means you were supposed to work a job at 13. Why are you working a job 5 years later down the line at 18? Because they say you're not grown enough or old enough. You got to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? You got to go do some more and stuff. Now, I'm not going to say the entire school process was a waste of time, but the way that it was being taught was definitely a waste of time, because kids are supposed to be teachers. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be reversed. Kids are supposed to tell you what they feel in life, and you're supposed to guide them through that. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be you telling the kid what they feel and you telling them how that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So start to realize that school is definitely how you interpreted it to be. You know what I mean? School could have helped or not helped. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people would take these classes and the teacher just pass them because they're getting tired of them. So you're not really proficient at math at this point. You know what I'm saying? You're not. So when somebody scam you out of money, it don't matter. In certain schools, they make sure you got to pass. They make sure you meet this criteria. This curriculum has to be addressed and finessed, so to speak, before you'll be let out of this class. So in certain areas, they didn't care because you wasn't going to be nothing in life anyway. School was definitely a code for the people who run the Matrix. You understand what I'm saying? And the only people who is going to understand school are the people that are in direct with the blood ties with these that's in this mud. So certain people, you know what I'm saying? Certain people, there were only certain people that understood what actually was going on, because those were the chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? There's two different chosen ones, the chosen for the Matrix and the chosen for the universe. You know what I'm saying? So understand that school is a code. You know what I'm saying? Just for the chosen ones, for the Matrix. That's it. For everybody else, school was a little bit harder because it was coded. You had to decode school because it was an institution. It's a institution. So you become institutionalized after being there for so long and not understanding what you're actually reading. You know what I'm saying? Or spelling or looking at. You're creating a spell for your life that isn't meant for you. And you trying to figure out why school did not help you out in life. Because you was at the wrong school. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to go to the school of ancient Egypt or the school of spirituality. But there is no school for that. There's only organizations. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be honest, we have to come together and create a real school. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of part one on what I felt about school. You know what I'm saying? I'll be up with more.